Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I am going to be taking you through kind of my glute workout. I'm going to be doing some cooking today, which is going to be fun because I've not been able to do that on my channel for a while. Obviously you know that we've been like renovating the house and stuff, but the kitchen is finally done and I've actually just realised I've not even shown you guys on YouTube, so that'll be fun. I'm going to do some meal prepping with you guys for the week because it is Sunday today. As you all know, well, my YouTube fam know that I now like kind of start my workout weeks on a Sunday, which is why I'm hitting glutes and hamstrings today. It's much better. The gym is just so much quieter and yeah, I just prefer doing it on Sundays. I just feel set up for the week. I just love a good Sunday. I love a good Sunday, I do. But yeah, I'm just going to be chilling. It's the 30th of October and I've got no Halloween plans. So I'm going to spend it with you guys instead. But look how autumnal it looks outside. The leaves don't even look that orange on camera, but it looks proper Halloween-y. And I'm living for it. So although it is absolutely freezing outside, of course we're wearing shorts. You know me, never wearing anything practical. But I am wearing the Fuchsia Effortless shorts. Here they are. And then the zip up cropped oversized hoodie in black, and then the sand oversized tee just tucked into my sports bra. But obviously you will have seen about my guides. Yeah, by the time that you will have seen this, they will have released. Today is actually the release day that they are getting released at 6 PM today, and I'm so excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but if you have started doing the guide, please let me know if you enjoy it, how you're finding it. I'm just so excited to see like everyone's progress and stuff throughout the weeks. But yeah, I'm so excited for you all to get your hands on it and I hope that you love it. It's literally my little baby. I've been working on it for so long. And that is actually the workout that I'm doing today. It is day 1 of week 1 of the 12-week guide, the glutes and hamstrings workout, just to give everyone a little bit of a insight sort of thing. Although the workouts that I post all over my Instagram and YouTube will be in the guide. Like, it's literally just the same thing. I haven't changed the workouts just for the guide, you know what I mean? It's literally what I do on a daily basis, so you will have already seen it all before. But I'm going to just show you anyway, just so you can see what it kind of entails if you've not purchased it for yourself yet already. And obviously it is just like an online product that you download, so it can't ever go out of stock. So yeah, if you haven't purchased it already and you're kind of indecisive on whether to do it or not, then maybe watch this workout in this video and you might want to buy it. But yeah, that is me. I'm literally just about to go now. I've just had my breakfast. I just made some protein pancakes and they were delicious. Okay guys, before we properly get into this video and go to the gym and stuff, this is actually after the gym, but you'll be seeing it before the gym. So this is kind of like my post-workout lunch. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about HelloFresh. Now, this is something that I am really excited about, and I have actually tried some meals from HelloFresh before and they are unreal. So I'm so excited that this part of the video is actually sponsored by HelloFresh because I'm honestly so excited to make these meals. So these are the 2 meals that I'm going to be making. Got the little cards here. So I'm going to be making the fragrant chicken coconut curry, which sounds like a bit of me, and then the tikka and coriander marinated sea bass. Now these are both for 2 people each, however I'm going to be meal prepping them and these are absolutely perfect for meal prep. So I'm going to be prepping these for the week ahead. Obviously you get ingredients for 2 people, so obviously just for me, I'm going to be making them throughout the week, and they all take under like 20 minutes to make, which is amazing if you are short on time. So now that the days and the nights and everything are just so much darker, the clocks actually went back last night, so it's literally going to start getting dark at probably like 4 PM. Like, I mean, now it's about 3 o'clock and it feels like, you know, it's getting dark, it's getting there, the sun's setting. So HelloFresh is literally perfect because it gets delivered straight to your door, like you don't have to go out or anything. And I wouldn't really recommend people to like go out to the shops now when it's really dark, you know, it's a bit dangerous. So these are literally perfect, especially in winter. I will definitely be utilising these a lot more in the winter. It's just literally so handy, like you don't even have to go out. And I also just want to mention that over 66% of the rapid recipes, which are like under 20 minutes to make, are oven free, which is obviously a plus at the moment with the energy bills rising like I don't know what. So yeah, most of these are literally just like, as you can see on here, you get all the steps on how to do it, and they're usually all just like pan cooking it, like pan fried and stuff. So I am gonna get on with making these. So I'm so excited to tell you guys that they have actually given me a code if you do want to try some HelloFresh, which I would highly recommend for my meal prep girlies, my gym girlies. It obviously saves you from buying things in bulk, like at the shops and stuff, because you obviously get all the ingredients exactly specific to how much you actually need, rather than buying a big tub of something in the shops and then the rest of it going to waste when you don't use the rest. You get everything like exactly portioned out to how much you need. I do have a code which is MiaGreen50. I will put it on the screen, and that will get you 50% off your first box and 35% off your next 3 boxes, and also some free gifts. So if this is something you're interested in, then definitely make use of my code while you can and save some money, because 50% off is a lot for your first box. Like, I'm not being funny, but you're getting a lot for your money as well. You're getting these recipe cards, which I'll definitely be keeping actually, because I will definitely want to remake some of these things myself. So I'm gonna go make those now, and I will show you the end product when they're finished. Okay guys, this is the chicken curry. It looks unreal. Way too excited to eat this right now. Everyone say hi to my baby. Do you know, he fell off the bed in the middle of the night last night, and he was like this big loud bang on the floor. Oh, I felt so bad for him. He was just like sat there looking at me. What a cutie. Also guys, I actually haven't even said anything to you yet, but we think that we've basically got like a spirit or a ghost in the house, because we've basically, well, I have been hearing like noises in the house, like just little things, nothing major, just like in the middle of the night. And then the other night my mum's boyfriend was taking Dex out to go for a wee before we went to bed and he saw someone like walking around in the basement, and he went and he turned all the lights on and stuff because he thought it was my mum. He was like, oh, like, what are you doing down here, Zoe? And no one was there. So he turned all the lights on and no one was there. So that's good. It's good for us. But yeah, and then they turned all the lights off before we went to bed one night, obviously, as you do. And we woke up and the lights were on. The ones that he actually turned off, like the lamps. Which was weird. And then last night, I just kind of like, I always hear like little tapping and little like, just little sounds in the night. And I did this morning. It was like 5 in the morning. Everyone was like still in bed. And I kind of heard like a like really like quiet downstairs. And my brother's bedroom is actually in the basement, and he said that the other night he heard noise in the basement as well, which is where we think the spirit is located. But yeah, that's fun. Halloween tomorrow night, so that should be interesting. Also, Dex also never barks, okay, in the night, and my mum said the other night he was barking uncontrollably in the middle of the night. He never ever does that. The last time he did that was when my mum's car got stolen, and that was because obviously someone was actually outside. But you know what they say, dogs know when there's a spirit around, don't they? You're gonna protect us, yeah? You're gonna protect us. Oh, he literally would not protect us at all. He is literally the biggest wuss, aren't you? No baby. His bark is pretty scary though, but then when you look at him, he's not scary at all. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. I just thought that was quite interesting because I feel like you all know how much I love that kind of stuff, and I kind of want to actually see a ghost. I feel like it'd be quite fun. I'm not gonna I hope I've not jinxed that now, because I might get some sort of weird demon. I will update you in future YouTube videos if we hear anything else, because I want you to know. I feel like it's quite interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym now, so I'll see you there.
Alright guys, so as you could see, I am doing a workout from my guide. This is the week 1, day 1 glutes and hamstrings workout of my lower bodybuilding guide. So we're going to be starting off with hip thrusts, and I did 4 sets of 12 reps, so I kept a pretty moderate weight here. This was kind of light for me, but obviously it was in a higher rep range. So you want to keep the movement as slow and controlled as possible, with your chin tucked into your chest and with your feet about shoulder width apart, and you want to act as if your tailbone is kind of like scooping under like an ice cream scoop, and you want to try and use your upper body as little as possible. You want to try to keep all the focus in your lower body. Next up, we've got barbell Romanian deadlifts. Now, this was a moderate weight again for me. I was doing 10 reps, so it wasn't a really heavy weight and it wasn't a really light weight. It was just kind of mid-rep range. But with this movement, you want to keep the barbell as close as possible to your shins. When you're going up and down, you want to literally scrape your shins, as I always say, and you want to keep the movement as slow and controlled as possible, like I say, with every single movement. And you don't want to hyperextend the glutes at the top. So by that, I mean kind of excessively inverting your glutes inwards. You'll know what I mean. I've seen lots and lots of people do it in the past, but that is very bad for your lower back, so make sure you're not over hyperextending. And again, with this movement, you want to keep your chin tucked, and to get the best glute connection, I find that having my legs sort of bent, as you can see here, it's not a stiff leg deadlift, my legs are bent. I find that I get a better glute connection that way, and by also having my head kind of facing actually down to the floor rather than facing up to the ceiling or more straightforward, I find that I get a better glute connection like this. And you also want to make sure that you're not taking the barbell past your range of motion. So as you can see, I'm not taking the bar all the way down to my feet, I'm just taking it just past my knees, and that's where I personally get the best glute connection. So you just find where you get the best glute connection for you personally. Next up, we have our unilateral movement, so that is dumbbell deficit reverse lunges. Now, you can't really see in this footage, but my supporting leg, which is on the floor at the front, that is actually on a plate, and this is just to get the best glute connection. I find that having my back leg in a deficit is going a little bit further down, it engages my glutes just that little bit more. And I was doing 3 sets of 12 reps on each leg, so I was using pretty light weights to make sure that I am hitting the 12 reps every time. But unilateral movements are so important on leg days. It just kind of helps to limit imbalances as much as possible. So if you're not already doing unilateral movements in your leg days, then make sure you start doing them. Obviously, I've said it on my channel time and time again, the structure of what your leg workouts are supposed to look like, so I'm not going to go into depth here, but make sure you're doing your compounds and your unilaterals. That's all I'm going to say. But this exercise was a big struggle. It was a high volume exercise, and I love doing high volume unilateral movements every once in a while. As you can see, my head is also kind of facing to the floor, my chin is like tucked as well, which is how I find I get the best glute connection, and I don't go all the way up when I come down. It just keeps the best connection within the glutes. You want to keep constant tension. And then next, going into a superset, I was doing dumbbell B stance hip thrusts. Now, I want you to grab a really heavy dumbbell for this. I could have gone heavier, but I kind of couldn't really find any on the racks, to be honest. I think it might have been at the other end of the room, and it's a bit of a struggle carrying it all the way over to where I want it to be, so I stuck it this way. But for the B stance hip thrust, I did 12 on each leg. Now, this is a struggle once you're doing like one leg to the other. Usually I do hip thrusts, obviously just all in one movement, but when you're switching legs, it is very tough and it is very taxing on the glutes, especially when you're going straight into bodyweight hip thrusts straight after of 20 reps. Honestly, my glutes felt like they were going to fall off, but if you've not tried this superset already, you definitely should. Unfortunately, I didn't get the footage of me doing the bodyweight hip thrust, but after I did this exercise, I did do 20 bodyweight hip thrusts. It was basically just tull AMRAP, like as many reps as possible. And then we're going into some plated hyperextensions. Now, this is becoming a favourite isolation movement of mine for the glutes and the hamstrings. Honestly, the way my legs shake on this machine, it is not okay. But I did 3 sets of 15 reps. This is a higher volume exercise for me just because it is an isolation movement. So the isolation movements are the movements that you want to go a little lighter on and focus on a little bit more volume. But yeah, as I said, to get the best glute connection in the hyperextension machine, I know a lot of people struggle and they feel it in the lower back mostly, but I personally find that rounding my upper back as much as possible and not kind of coming all the way up from the movement helps engage my glutes as much as possible. As you can see, it's only kind of at a 45-degree angle. I'm not coming all the way back up. And then lastly, we're moving on to our second isolation exercise, which is mainly for the hamstrings, and that is the seated hamstring curl. Now, you can do this either lying or seated, but I just love a good hamstring isolation movement. It just adds that burn at the end of my session that I sometimes need if I don't get it as much during compound lifts. And I did 3 sets of 12 reps with that, and I would just wanted to take this movement as slow and controlled as possible just to get that good burn, you know what I mean?
Alright guys, I've just finished my leg session. Now that was actually quite long for me, but it was literally such a good time. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Sometimes if I have actually got the time, like on a weekend or something, it is nice to spend a longer amount of time in the gym. Obviously it's not sustainable to do like 2 hours every session, but I just took my time with it and really enjoyed it. Some me time, headphones in, world out, that kind of vibe. Sometimes you just need a bit of a longer time in the gym. I know that obviously not every session is like that, but if you do have the time, then just enjoy it while you can. But I'm home now and I think I'm about to go and do some meal prepping. I'm not that hungry, but I do want to have my post-workout meal now, which is just going to be some cereal, and then I'm going to make my dinner. Guys, I haven't showed you the new kitchen yet. Here it is. Also, that is my dinner. I'm very excited about this, by the way. But yeah, this is the new kitchen. Do we like it? It's a very gloomy day today. And so this is basically going to be a little balcony bit, which is why I've got these doors, and they're just currently building that now, and there's going to be some stairs down into the garden down there. I'm just going to have my post-workout meal, which is going to be some shreddies. Also, can you look at this cupboard a sec? Look at that. She's a beauty. It's just all my stuff. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to have. It's kind of like these like sugar-free shreddy things. Here is my post-workout meal: 60 grams of Mighty Maltese and some soy milk. Here's my boy. Dexter, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can I put? Can I put? Oh, good boy. Say hi to everyone. Oh. Okay guys, sorry for not catching up earlier. This has honestly been maybe my most hectic night of my whole entire life. So my guide's just launched like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, and it's honestly been crazy. So I had to like push it back by like half an hour, 45 minutes, just because I was having some like problems with the website, and I was honestly, I think I aged about 20 years in the space of about 2 hours. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from that, but it's done now, and hopefully you guys don't have any problems once you buy the guide. If you have had any problems since buying it, please just drop me a DM and I'll try to sort it out for you. You can always contact me on Instagram if you have any questions or problems. The guide will have been up now for a couple of weeks once you see this video, but yeah. Been hectic as fuck. But I have just made another HelloFresh meal. Actually, I made this like couscous and chicken meal because I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna use these HelloFresh meals. And now I'm finishing off with 6 Dimes, chocolate orange Dimes, because Dime is my favourite chocolate, and also this vanilla protein pudding because protein. But tonight I think I just need to take a chill pill, and I think I might need to like meditate or something, because when I tell you that that is the most stressed I've ever been in my whole life, that is the most stressed I've ever been in my whole life. But I just want to say a massive, 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 humongous thank you to anyone that bought my guide or will buy my guide in the future, like, I actually appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Like, honestly, I was getting emotional about it earlier because people were just tagging me in the stories and in their orders and stuff, and honestly, I nearly cried. I did cry a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, thank you so much for your support every single day. None of the things that I do would be possible without your support, so thanks, without being cringe, but thank you very, very much. I don't really know what else I'm gonna vlog for this video because honestly, it's 8 o'clock now and my plans are just to watch Friends and go to bed. So I don't know whether to drag this on into another day. We'll see. We'll see. But here's my little man. Okay, my baby. Okay guys, I am literally just about to head to bed. I am just trying to down this protein smoothie because I find it very difficult because it's not very nice. But I'm just watching Friends. As per usual, little baby's cuddled up over there. Oh, look at him. I actually swear Dexter's been the main centre of attention this whole video, but I think I'm going to end it here. I don't really think I got that much content today, but it was just a little bit more of a cosy kind of stay-at-home day other than going to the gym. So I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to use my code for HelloFresh if you want to try some bits from there because the food is unreal. I also made a recipe for my tea as well, which I didn't film, but it was really nice. It was like couscous and chicken. But yeah, I'd highly recommend. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!